Hi guys, this is Shadi. So President Buhari was at the Commonwealth Business Forum yesterday to talk about trade and investment. Eventually, he had a hit on we the youths. He said, lots of the Nigerian youths are lazy, are uneducated, that we claim that Nigeria is an oil-producing country, and therefore we sit our butts down and wait for social amenities such as healthcare, education, and others to come to us free. Sir, with a lot of respect, we have lots of Nigerian youths who are industrious and hardworking, who put in their all into what they do and into their career. And as of today, we have youths who have excelled, who have thrived against all odds and have excelled, even when the government policies and all those things are up there against them. They have thrived and they have excelled. I am one of them. I am educated. I am not lazy. And today I thrive and I still strive to be a better person. Just to mention a few of them, we have Kemi Adetiba, Miss Kemi Adetiba, we have Omajua, we have Olori Supergirl, Adekunle Gold, Bankole Thomas of Bankole Thomas Official, shout out to you, Bankole Cardoso, the CEO of Easy Taxi Nigeria, we have Uche Pedro of Bella Niger, we have Linda Ikeji, Truth Jideowo, and Adebola Williams, shout out to you, of Red Media and Future Project. We have Ola Orekunrin, the founder and CEO of Flying Doctors, just to mention a few. These Nigerian youths and more of them have contributed to the GDP of this country and are still contributing to it in trade and commerce, in business, in music and entertainment, tourism, and whatever aspect of this country you can name it. So when you go out there and portray us in that kind of light, it is demeaning and embarrassing. We know of a lot of youths who go out there every day to work, even for government institutions, and they have to contend with the high rise in prices and inflation against their meager take-home pay, the minimum wage of 18,000 naira, and they have to do all that they still need to do in a country where the policies are at their high realm. This is very wrong. You talked about security, that your administration is based on the 3-point agenda of security, economy, and all that. You talked about the security. The high rate of insecurity is so endemic that a lot of parents are scared, especially in the northeast and in the north generally, to take their children to school. These are the children that we call the leaders of tomorrow. These are the children who are still the youths, but at the first instance, they cannot even go and get a safe education for themselves. These schools that we're talking about that have been built for education have become dead zones. They have become dead zones for their children. Which parent will watch that their children are kidnapped again by terrorists and and just die like that? Recently, we had the Dapchi crisis. We have the Chibok girls who have not even been released, and we're hearing news that most of them have died. Even the educational space is not safe for children anymore. Yesterday, the Ministry of Education confirmed that just 28 students from Zamfara enrolled for the National Common Entrance Examination. Just 95 from Taraba and just 50 from Kebbi. Where is the country going? Even the education that we're calling free is no more free because people have to pay with their lives. And you go there up in the international milieu and portray the Nigerian youths as lazy and uneducated. Is it their fault? It is so sad. Most of us try as much as possible to be better people. Most of us still, against all odds, against policy formulation and these things that are against us, we still try to be better. It is very painful that as a president who is supposed to be the chief marketing officer of Nigeria, you go out there and you vilify our persona. You malign our persona every day at every instance of international interviews, and you expect us to be happy. Portraying the Nigerian youth in that light is demeaning and embarrassing. And as a matter of fact, we women, we have still not gotten over the fact that you went there beside one of the most powerful women in the world, German Chancellor Merkel, and you said that the first lady of the country, who is your wife, is not, she is for your living room, the other room, and your kitchen. If the first lady of the country is not more than that, then what thoughts do you have towards the other women? We are more than that. We are made for more. We haven't even gotten over that fact. The fact that you go out and grant interviews and go for symposia and seminar, and you grant them interviews and you talk about us in the awkward light is very, very bad. You should look for ways to promote the country. But when you go out internationally and say very demeaning statements about us, it is not thoughtful, and this is very painful. Very, very painful. Shout out to all the youths who go out there every day to make ends meet, who know that there will be success and there is light at the end of the tunnel. Shout out to you guys. Peace out.